Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to Rowena May Inspired. My name is Kelly, and here's our pals, the Pickles Wilby family, Mr. Wilby, Miss Pickles, and little baby Wilby Pickles. If you guys are seeing that red live button up at the top of the page, that means you're catching us live, and I hope you are, because we are crafting today with the Creative Clubhouse group. So come on in, friends. Say hello when you pop on so we know who's there. Miss Janice is just finishing up with her super duper cute little what are they, Easter egg little, their legs are so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, those are adorable. So Miss Janice is just finishing up. I'm going to bring up my computer so I can see some, oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Try again. Hello, Miss Krista. Thank you, friend, for getting me all sprinkled out. Let me find myself again here. Okay, let's see. Hello, Miss Kathy. Get it right this time. Okay, here I am again. Let's see if I can get it right this time. Oh, there we go. I think we got it this time. Hello, Miss Krista and Miss Mary. How are you, friends? Come on in. Yes, the kids say hello. I'm going to slide them over here. How's everybody's Sunday going so far? Let's light up our positivity candle because we're going to need extra positivity today, as we do every day. Thank you for sprinkling me out, Miss Krista. All right, there we go. There we go. Now we're good. Now we're good to go. We're good to go now. Hello, Miss Nancy and Miss Beverly, Miss Debbie and Miss Rita. Hello, friends. Happy Sunday. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do today. I went to... is vibrating. I think there's some, like, I'm guessing it was an Apache helicopter or multiple, because our house was just vibrating. It was very weird. Like the windows were shaking. It must be drill weekend. Okay. Anyway, that was a little scary. I went to Dollar Tree yesterday because, you know, I needed some, I'd been there for so long, I didn't have any of these, and I had to go get some. So I picked this guy up. This was a $3 like a door hanger, and the only thing I've done to this is hello, Miss Sue, Miss Beverly, thank you so much for the stars, you're too kind. As I took some of the Dollar Tree tiles and I cut them out, and I did go ahead and glue them on here. So I took the middle carrot off, so this one's like raised up, so you have a flat piece and then you have this piece that goes on top. So we're going to repaint the green, and we're going to paint over the tiles. We're going to make a cute little ball. We're going to just zhuzh this up. So this is a $3, you know, in the $3 and $5 section. Who knows what this stuff, earthquake. They're coming to get Blake. Maybe. I'll wave the flag. Here he is. Hello, Miss Debbie. Okay, you guys, we're going to take some Waverly moss, and we're going to go at these, the green right here up on the top here. Yeah, it was really weird. They've gone by before, but I've never heard them shake the house like that. It was really weird. All right, so how's everybody's day going? It's a nice day here. It's chilly, but it's sunny. So hopefully it'll warm up, but I don't know what the temp is supposed to be. It's supposed to be here today. We have had some earthquakes here before, but it's, you know, it's few and far between here in Michigan. We don't typically get that. It's not a regular thing for us, but it does happen. Oh, let me stop Miss Janice over here. I think she's just finishing up. I forget to do that sometimes, and then it just keeps running on just goes to weird things. It goes to weird things after that. All right, so there's that one. I'm going to go over and we're going to hit these other two, just where it's green, because we're just going to go over. We don't need to worry about where it's not, because that's going to be covered anyway. So this is kind of cool. I was kind of excited when I saw it. I was like, first of all, I picked up one that looked just like this, but it was the $1.25 one. It was real thin, and, you know, I could have just kept that one in the cart. But then I was like, oh, I really like this one because it's thicker, and if I wanted to really, you know, use it on the door, you know, to like on my, like, at work or whatever, door at work or a door upstairs, you know, front door, I wanted it a little bit more sturdy, so I like that. Hello, Miss Jennifer. It's 74 and cloudy there. Hello, Miss Branya. You guys, we are in the Creative Clubhouse group today. Miss Branya from Queen Bee's Bits and Baubles is up next. I wasn't able to tag her. Usually I can tag whoever's behind me, it would not. I tried and tried and tried, and it would just not. Sometimes this Facebook is just finicky. It doesn't let you do it. So I wasn't able to tag her, but you're going to have to be in that Creative Clubhouse group anyway, because that's how you can see all the creators in the event today. It's just easy to refresh your page and, or refresh the page and just watch the next one. Next one. Hello, Miss Donna, Miss James. I love those little, they were like Humpty Dumpties, right? They were like little Humpty Dumpties. Their little long legs. They're so funny. I loved them. Their little feet. It's too cute. Too cute. All right, I'm just grabbing some paint out of those holes there. All right, we're gonna try this and see how well we did. Our Dollar Tree is raising prices on the 24th. You know, it's weird because I saw some things. What was it? Oh, the Dollar Tree calendars were already marked. They were marked at $1.50. I went in with the thinking that if prices were going to go up, I was going to stock up on these just so I'd have them. So I did that. And then I did get, I don't know if you guys have seen these. Oh, I might have put them away. They have, I think I put them away. They have the cutting board. You know the cutting boards that Dollar Tree has that we craft with? They have bigger size ones now. Hello, Miss Linda. How are you, friend? They have bigger ones. I bought some bigger ones. Oh, they're nice. And again, they're $1.25 right now. You like my hair? Well, thank you, Miss Donna. Miss Donna, I loved your craft too. I love that. I think I have some things I could actually whip one of those up. I love that. It's awesome. All right, let's get this top one dried here and see how... if we need to go over it a little bit more. I'm going to distress it anyway because, you know, that's what I do. But I want to get a good coat of our Waverly moss on here first. Yeah. Let's see. So it's Sunday. It's basketball day. We've been watching basketball here, you know, because we have a little pool that we do with my husband's family, and it's just fun to... I mean, we love basketball anyway, so it's just fun to watch the games. At one point over the weekend, I think it was Friday, my husband had on, in our bedroom, he had our TV, you know, like we have our TV up on the wall, or up on the dresser, and he had it set for 4 screens. And I was like, did you see that? Really, I sent you a $13. I saw that you said something about $13, but what was $13? Like, that's insane. That's insane. I'm not sure there's anything there that I'd pay $10 for. I'm like, what are they putting up to $13? I think I listened to that lady, but I don't remember what she said about. I know she said prices were going up on whatever day that was. The 25th? Was it the 25th? Is that tomorrow? What's today? 23rd? I don't even know what today is. The 23rd? I don't know. Anyway, I guess. Whatever. They gotta remember, it's the quality of the items. You know, some stuff is really good. Hello, Miss Marilyn and Miss Snell. But some stuff, the quality is so... Like, I'll show you, shoot, I probably put that, you guys, I've been putting stuff away. I had stuff over here, I put it away. See, I bought this frame that was really cool, but it was plastic. Hello, Miss Carol Ruth and Miss Regina. It was a nice frame, but it was plastic, and I'm like, this is so cheap. Like, so cheap. I wouldn't pay more than $1.25. I can get second-hand at estate sales solid wood frames for $1, you know, like... like crazy. All right, almost got this. We almost got it. Oh, I missed you, Mother. I didn't see you. I didn't see Mother on. There's Mother. If you had the girls with you, you love the green. Thank you. I don't know. It was several things on the display in the middle of this store. It starts on the 24th to 25th. Ah, that's crazy. Just crazy. Okay. So we got these painted green. This one's going to go in the center, okay? So this is going to go in the center. So all we did is I glued some of the Dollar Tree tiles to the carrots. All right, so hello, Miss Julie. How are you, friend? Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and distress those first, and then we'll go ahead and paint these tiles. So let's go ahead and just take our sander, go along the edges here, distress our carrots a little bit. You know, that's what we do. Just distress them. I was trying to decide what I wanted to do with these. If I wanted to put some greenery on them, but it just wasn't looking like it was going to look good. So I'm just like, yeah, we'll just paint them. We like moss. Moss is a good color. Good color. Wait, is Miss Sparky on here? Whoops. That's getting a little crazy there. Hello, Miss Sparky. How are you, friend? Okay. I was watching, I don't know if Mother saw it, but I was watching, well, was it Miss Jan? No, I think Miss Donna was on when I was watching. I turned on Law and Order. And I was watching Law and Order. Hello, Miss, did I say hi to you, Miss Julie? How are you, friend? Law and Order ended this week in a cliffhanger. They said, we find the defendant, and I swear her mouth was starting to say, nah, not guilty. And it was just over. And then they showed the preview for next week, or in 2 weeks, I think. And it goes to a different one. I'm like, what in the world? You can't leave a cliffhanger like that. I don't know if Mother saw that, but I have never seen one like that before. I'm like, are you kidding me? Just have to assume that, because the way her mouth looked like she was saying not, and then it just was gone. Oh, I can't stand it. The suspense. Now I'm never gonna know. Never gonna know. I don't know what the heck they were thinking. All right, guys, that looks really cool. Really cool. Okay, see what we did? Just distress the edges there. Hello, Miss Mary. How you doing? How are you doing? How's your headache? Are you all through with your headache? That did not sound fun. It's probably this weather. It's cold and hot and cold and hot, and you can't just decide what it wants to do. It's just crazy. I'm just ready for it to be nice. Just be nice. It is spring now. Hello, Miss Patty. It is spring. First day of spring. What was that? The 20th? First day of spring. All right. Move that a little bit more here. Just press it down and then there. We got our good looking little carrots, top to our carrots there. Looking good. Now that side was a little orange. I guess I should have painted that green, but oops, oh well. We just won't pay attention to that. All right, so let's go in now with our, now I hope I have enough paint here. You guys know I like to use Pueblo. So hopefully I have enough here because I have 2 bottles and they're both really low. They're both really low. So we'll hope that we can get enough out of here. We only need to do, you know, kind of 3/4 of 2 carrots and 1 full carrot. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get here. I need to get some good coverage on here to cover these tiles. These tiles are so fun. It's 75 here in Texas. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of, my term for this is called splotch. I'm splotching it on so that we don't just smear it. You splotch it, it gets in there pretty good. Gets it in there pretty good. I think that middle part of that one's going to be covered anyway with a bow. We're going to put a bow on this. You walked the beach yesterday and it was 23 degrees. Holy mackerel. That's a little chilly. And I'm sure it was breezy too by the water. Usually it's a lot chillier by the water. Goodness. 23. Whew. My goodness. All right, I'm just getting paint everywhere, you guys. It's all over the place. All over the place. Oh my goodness. So we got to go back to work tomorrow. It's another week in paradise. For lack of a better word, we're just going to say paradise. How's that? You never know who's listening, right? You never know. who's listening. If I don't say how excited I am to go back to work, you know, they might be like, "Oh, you're not excited to go to work? Well, let's just keep you not going to work." You just never know. You just never know. I can't wait. It's gonna be great. One of my coworkers is coming back, though, you guys. So she was dismissed, and she's coming back. So she'll be back tomorrow. So that will be nice to catch up. And we have three people on our floor that will be rejoining us. So happy for them. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit more paint out of here. There's more in there. It's just kind of hiding. It's just hiding in there. I love this orange, you guys. It's Folk Art Matte Pueblo. I buy it at Hobby Lobby, and I love this color. I just pretty much use it on all my pumpkins, the carrots, anything orange. It's just my go-to color. I just like that. It's not too bright. It's not too dark. So I guess I should be holding this upside down because it keeps falling back into the bottom of the thing. Here, I'll just hold it like this. Hopefully it doesn't come out. Here, we'll just do it like that. Sit right there. Sit right there. Oh my goodness. So yesterday, my son and daughter-in-law came over in the morning, and my son helped us. We got our bedroom furniture, which I love. It's beautiful. But we realized after we got it that we really had too much furniture for our bedroom. So we had to move the one dresser. Whoops. We had to move the one dresser into our closet. So my husband's tall dresser is now in the closet. So we needed my son to kind of help us slide it over there because it's big. So we had to take the doors off the closet and move it in there. So we got that all adjusted, and it's very nice furniture. Love it. And then my husband and my son went to one of the Pew Pew stores in Kalamazoo, and then my daughter-in-law stayed here with me, and you guys saw that post I put out with all the t-shirts I'm getting rid of. I've got a ton of Beware t-shirts, and I did some spring cleaning when we were getting the new furniture, and I pulled out a lot of shirts that I just can't wear anymore. And there's some of them, you guys, some of the Easter ones. I mean, they're like 2X. Some are extra large, and there's like a few of them from Love and Faith that are actually 3X. I have no idea why. They were really big, so I don't know why I ordered 3X. I don't know. Must be I was feeling extra roomy that day. I don't know. Anyway, that looks really good. Let's try that and see how it goes. Hello, Miss Janice. Wait, were they let go? Yeah. Hello, Trailside Designs. How are you, friend? That's good. They dismissed her and they brought her back. Yeah, and I mean, I hope it's a final thing. I don't know, you guys. I mean, it could be just like, hey, yeah, bring it back, but I don't know. We're not through all the drama yet, so it was part of that probation thing, and so yeah. But for right now, she gets to come back. So, oh, I made a mess up there. Oh, made a mess up here. So we'll see. Time will tell. But yeah. So my daughter-in-law helped me fold all the t-shirts and get them posted, so you can see those out on my page. They're all like Beware and Life is Good t-shirts, so they're good quality t-shirts, and yeah, just trying to get rid of some things. Hopefully we gotta do a little bit more on this. I can tell we're gonna have to hit this a little bit more, but not too much. Not too much. I haven't used these tiles in a long time. I bought a bunch of tiles. So I've had some in my stash, so I was like, let's put those on here. Those are always fun. Those are always fun to use. What's everybody else doing today? If you're not watching me, I can do multiple. Like I can craft and watch crafting and watch TV. I can do like multiple things. But what are y'all doing? Are you crafting? What crafts are you working on? What y'all got going on today? Hello, Miss Wanda. How are you, friend? All right. Let's see. So that covered pretty good. That already looks a lot better, doesn't it? So much better. Make it so much prettier. You're just piddling? You're just piddling around? All right, I'm just gonna put a little bit more on here and then just splotch over it, and I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. I might take some Rub and Buff to these. Ooh, that would be pretty, wouldn't it? Put some, highlight these carrots with some gold Rub and Buff. Oh, that would be so pretty. Maybe that's what we're gonna have to do. Make these kind of fancy schmancy carrots. You're crocheting, Miss Sparky? I didn't know you're a crocheter. What are you crocheting? What are you crocheting? What are you whipping up? Making something for that kitty cat? Oh. I haven't crocheted in years. I've told you guys that. I crocheted blankets when my son was little. I used to work back in the late 90s. Before my son was born, I worked at a dental office, and our office manager taught me how to crochet. She told me that she'd only teach me how to crochet right-handed because I'm left-handed. Hello, daughter-in-law. How are you? Hello, Miss Mary Catherine. So I started making blankets. I made a lot. That's really all I ever made was blankets. I mean, I made big blankets, baby blankets. We went to one of our great-granddaughter's second birthday yesterday. It was loud because everyone, but aw. Sample of stitches because it's been so long. Oh, I watch, you know, like videos that pop up for people crocheting and knitting and stuff, and I'm just like, oh. Fun times. Fun times. I don't really have like the desire to like really jump back into it just because I'm doing so many other things, but it was fun. I found the blanket I made for my son when he was a baby. It was double crocheted, and so that will probably go to my grandbaby. Because it's like brand new. I mean, it's one of those blankets that was barely used. All right, almost got this all dry. To get it enough here, we can glue this one on top of it. Same here, lots of blankets and scarves. Yes, awesome. My Aunt Ellen, my mom's oldest sister, she crochets. So she's the one I get those cones from. Okay, all right, here's our, those are looking good, aren't they? Guys, we had enough paint, we did good. You like the orange color? Yes, so it's Folk Art Pueblo. I know it's backwards, but I love it. It's my favorite, favorite orange. And I'm gonna have to get some more. Okay, so I think right now I'm gonna glue, let's glue our big, so you might be thinking, like, when you see the carrots at the bottom, see how they're like this one's like, and this one's, well, when I got home, I don't know if when I picked this up at Dollar Tree that this end was broken, I didn't notice it, who knows, or I'll just call him what he is, the goober who checked me out probably went and broke it. He's a goober. And so when I realized it was broken, I just sanded it, and then I just snipped this one to kind of make them like both a little bit shorter, keep this one longer, just to kind of make it look like it wasn't like a happy accident. Like, oh look, now it's okay. Like now they're imperfect little carrots, right? They're not perfect. Hello, Miss Sandy. I know how to crochet and was going to make a baby blanket, but I think we're going to be receiving. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Save your energy. Save your energy. Oh, shoot. Okay, so let's throw some glue on here, on this back of this here carrot. I turned the glue gun down. Can you make granny squares? Miss Brenda, I don't think I ever have made those. I don't think I've ever done that. I know what you're talking about, but I don't think I've ever done anything. Just, I did single and double crochet, and that is really the extent of my talents of crocheting. Oh, shoot. All right, let's see if I can get this on here straight. Get this on here straight. Hold it down. Oops, that's a little bit wet right there. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good like that. Let me dry this one right here in the center a little bit more. It's a little wet still. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those, I saw somebody the other day doing this, like, where they looped up a bunch of the yarn. It was really cool. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then it, like, I don't know, it was all poofy looking. And I was like, well, that's something different I hadn't seen before. I don't know what it was. Sometimes I watch those videos without any sound. So, I don't know. All right. Looking good. I like it. All right, so I'm going to take some rub and buff. We're going to rub and buff these. I'm going to maybe grunge them a little bit on the outsides, but I'm going to rub and buff over this because it's going to, you know, make it pop. You make all sorts of stuff. Oh, I love, well, all of my, well, except for Wilby himself. Look at this little crocheted our little Wilby Pickles bee and my emotional support pickle, Miss Pickles. Those are awesome. Okay, what am I looking for? Rub and buff. I'm like, what am I looking for? Where's it at? Let me see if I can find it, friends. It's over here in this little, well, it should be over here in this little space right here. Typically it is, but I'm not seeing it. What do I do with it? Oh, please. I have a bunch of scrap fabric here that I need to take care of. Better get it taken care of quick before Mother comes over. She's going to be coming over. So did I drop it on the floor? Oh, goodness. Maybe I'm not using rub and buff today, because if I can't find it, maybe last time I used it, I didn't put it back, and that might be the problem. All right, now hold on. Hold, please. It's just a little tiny, nope, that's hot glue, or super glue. It's just a little tiny little thingy, you know, like little tiny little thingy. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's in the wrong. It's over here. I got a bunch of glues in here, and apparently I put it further away than I thought I did. Okay, so I guess it was close to where it's supposed to be. Did you go to any estate sales yesterday? Who asked me that? Is it Miss Kathy? Oh, Miss Barb. I did. I went to one. You were at breakfast. My daughter-in-law says she didn't ask me. She was at breakfast with her parents when I went. I got a couple things. I did get a couple things. So this is Gold Leaf Rub and Buff. I've had this forever. This is the only color I've ever had. But I've had it forever because it lasts a long time. So we're going to use it on here. We're going to use this right on here, okay? Yeah, the estate sale was good. I mean, it was, I mean, I got a couple of frames. I really got this cool, well, I called it a 2x4, but my son says, Mom, that's a 2x6. I'm like, well, you know I'm not good with math, so close enough, whatever. It's a piece of wood. Piece of wood. And it has, like, it's a picture frame, so it has, like, this, again, if I had it over here, I'd show you. It has this piece on the front where you can slide the picture into it. I was like, you know, we could easily make some of those and sell those like at craft shows. It's so cool. And it was like it was like white, but it was distressed. You guys look at the gold. Look what it does to it. Oh, I love it. And I like smelling the rub and buff. I always like smelling the rub and buff. It's like shoe polish. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, it was a good sale. I mean, I was literally there like 10 minutes. They sold a ton of their stuff. It was in this, it's in a bougie neighborhood. Very bougie. On the golf course. On the country club. It was actually, the street was called Country Club. But, it wasn't Boulevard. Country Club Drive. You literally have to take the road back to get to the country club. The country club of Battle Creek. So, and it's the same country, the country club is right across from the island house that we could have all bought. It was like right there, you know, it's that location, you guys. You remember, if you've been here any length of time, you know, we could have bought the house. Everybody could have chipped in with all of our friends. It probably would have just cost us like a one-time fee of maybe, I don't know, $300 or $400, and you could have been bought into the country club house. I couldn't get y'all to bite. Debbie and I went to an estate sale and got a few things. The garage sale we went to was okay. So there's two sales next week, as I was talking to the girls. Wait, what am I not telling Mother? Wait, am I not supposed to tell her? What am I not? Okay, let me hold it up again since I got them all. Aren't those pretty? Oh, I love it. Love it. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get some of this rub and buff off my pointer finger. Hello, Miss Carol T. How are you, friend? They were talking about the sales next week, and they were describing where the place where this, I don't know what I feel like this building, okay, first it was a pharmacist, it was a pharmacy. I mean, I don't know if it was the very first, but last thing I knew it was a pharmacy. And then I thought somebody took it over and made it into a church. But then I don't know what exactly it became, because now they're going to have an estate sale there. And then the gal says that was there said that the owner said it's kind of like a glorified garage sale. I mean, I don't know, because it's not a home. It's just like a business, but I don't know. It's weird. Like, I don't know. So I guess I'll have to go check it out. Do you like it? Looks good, doesn't it? You would never know this is Dollar Tree, would you? We're just going to dry this so we get the rub and buff all good and dry. I'm going to put my hands in it. So I didn't put my hands in it. Okay. Now, I'm going to make a bow. It's going to go up here in the middle. But I'm kind of trying to think what I want to do. If I want to wrap some like twine around the whole thing first and then put the bow in the middle just to kind of cover that. This is like a really, I think these big things of twine come with like Temu stuff. So it's really skinny, but I'm just thinking maybe if we just wrap, let's just try it. Not wrap as in roll the twine. You like the rubber? I do too. I like it too. Okay, we might do this. Just kind of put, or hold on, I could take the thicker one. Let me look at the thicker one real quick. Got some of that, you know, this thick stuff that's might just be just as good, except for these things right here. I hate those things. Just hate those things. So do you still have your celebrity couple living down the road from you? Wait, who is that? Who's my celebrity couple? Wait, you mean Cruella next door? Who? I'm like, who? I'm an owl here. Wait, who is the celebrity couple? Tell me. Okay, we're gonna use this bigger stuff. Oh, oh, you know what? That's a couple hours from here, but I don't know because she's pregnant and not by Gino. Do you know that? She's pregnant. She wanted an open marriage. Last I knew, because, yeah. So she's talking about, Miss Brenda's talking about 90 Day Fiance. Gino and Jasmine. They don't live here in Battle Creek. They live, like, I think it's Canton. Which, isn't Canton where the IKEA is? I think Canton is where the IKEA is here in Michigan. Well, I don't know if we have more than one, but that's the one that's closest to me. She's pregnant, right? Oh, I don't even know if they're still together because he didn't want an open marriage. I don't know. Because she just couldn't take it. She just couldn't take it. Oh, shoot. She's a little much for me. She's crazy. But he's a goober. Apparently they're not together anymore. I don't know. No, because they were together when she got... Yeah, because she wanted an open marriage. Because he just didn't want to. He just didn't want to, you know. Okay, there's what we did. We just put that around the center just to kind of give something. It's so crazy. They're on 90 Day Fiance, so if you don't watch it, you're not, I mean, save yourself, don't watch. I've been watching Gino and Jasmine for years. Okay, so it's just kind of covering the edges of these two on the outside. Hello, Miss Misty, but we're gonna make a bow for the center. Okay, so let's put that up there. I've got this material right here, all this goodness right here. Some check. You probably could hear her screaming from Miss Sparky, do you watch it? Do you watch it? And I love this kind of retro looking material. And then this is like, I don't know, it's like kind of fuzzy. I don't know what that, it's not muslin, but I found it in my stash this morning and I took it up and I coffee grunged it. I've been a busy beaver today. I've been a busy little beaver. Did laundry, folded and put away the laundry. So I folded towels. I did my husband's laundry, did my laundry. I mean, I do all the laundry. And then put it all away. And then I washed some. Edgar has to wear his little boy pants because, you know, he likes to pee his pants. And, all right, so let's just put this in here. So I washed his little boy pants, and then my husband hollered at me and said, can you come up here? And I went up there while Miss Janice was still crafting, and Edna apparently got mad at Blake because he wouldn't give her a treat, and she peed on the bed. She peed on the bed. I just washed all the bedding yesterday. So we had to strip the bed, basically, so we have a Sleep Number bed that has like a cooling pad on it. So luckily I had that on there, so I didn't have to wash the mattress pad. I could just wash the cooling pad and then the bottom sheet. She didn't pee on the top sheet, obviously, but because he had that pulled back. But I don't know what she was doing, brat. They'd been outside, so I don't know. I think she was just like, fine, you won't give me a treat? I'm gonna pee on the bed. What? It's so weird. It's not like her. You've watched them from the beginning. Me too. Me too. Sad. Back when he wasn't going back and forth to, where is she from? Brazil, Venezuela. I don't even know where she's from. Her kids haven't even made it over here yet. Her kids. His Gino won't pay the money with the attorney to get her kids over here. I don't even think he has money. I think he quit his job. I don't know. It's so weird. So weird. Put a metallic, wait, for the tops of the cat. Put a white, Wiley, what? Wait, what's that? Put a what? Put a what? Put a what? What? Oh, you mean I could put some, the rub and buff up on the carrots? Is that what you're saying? I love this material right here. I think this is going to make a really cute bow. I think it's going to be super cute. Put some of the rub, I can put some of the rub and buff on the edges of the carrots. That would probably be cool, wouldn't it? I'm probably going to end up putting a gold button in the middle of this bow because that would just bring it all together, wouldn't it? Spectacular, fabulous. What time is it? 1:36. So you guys, don't forget, we're in the Creative Clubhouse group today. There's a ton more crafters for today. Miss Branya with Queen Bee's Bits and Bubbles is up next after moi. After moi. So you're going to want to go check her out. I don't know why I'm making, hold on, I got to fix this. I don't know why I'm making these little things so small. We got to go bigger, go home here, ladies and gents. Rub and buff but green. Oh, I don't have green. I don't have green. Maybe I have some, I don't know if I have some pink. Some paint is what I meant to say, not pink. I don't know if I have some paint that we could use. Maybe, I don't know. Don't know. There's a hanger on this too that came with it. So we'll see what we get. I should have put that cream color in the middle, but I think I'll end up putting a little bit more. Maybe this will be a big poofy bow. We'll see, because I got more pieces cut here. I'm just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, using it up. Just using it up. Okay, let's put some of this in here. Like I said, I just took it up, literally threw on some hot water in a pot. Whoops. And it started boiling. And I took this chunk of material, which was about it was about like this. This is what it looks like. This was in my stash. Like I said, I don't know what it is. It's kind of fuzzy. You see what it is? It's kind of fuzzy. So I just threw it in. Can you guys tell it's coffee stained? I threw it in the pot when it started boiling with the coffee, and then I just pulled it out. I squeezed it, and I did rinse it a little bit, and then I threw it in the dryer and dried it. So we got our little coffee stain. Put some dark paste wax on the leaf. Oh yeah, I could do that. I thought about, that's what I was really thinking about doing, just dressing it with that. Totally could do that. You guys know I like to do that. All right, so I think I'm gonna put this in here, and then we'll go back in with maybe a little bit more of each of those bottom colors. So we'll have a nice, pretty little bow here. Pretty. Okay, I don't have to use all this. It's a little bit skinnier. It is kind of like a flannel, but it's, I don't know, like it's like, I don't know. I don't even know where it came from. Sometimes, like when, you know, Mother and EY, they sorted my material for me. Some of the stuff I'm just like, oh, what is this? I just, all of a sudden it was there. I don't know. I don't know where it came from. It might have just been in some of the stuff that I got, you know, from the estate sale when I got all that material. I don't know. All right, let's go back with this one. This one. A little bit more of that. Hello, Miss Dawn. How are you, friend? Yeah, so the estate sale next week might be interesting. There was 2 of them this past weekend. I only went to the one because the other one was in a town that's probably about, I don't know, 20-ish minutes from here. I didn't feel like driving. I didn't really feel like I needed any. I mean, if that was the only one, I may have made the trip. But because the one was right, like, there's one like 2 minutes from here. I just went to that one. I was, like I said, I was gone like 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all it takes. Swoop through. Because they really had, they're so good at when they get down on things, they move stuff from out of rooms into, like, they merge it, so they close rooms off, and then they like sweep rooms and stuff. And so there really just wasn't a ton of things left. Like I said, I got some frames. All right, you guys, that's gonna be it. I got some frames, and I got it's called a bar board. Basically, I was just looking at it thinking I could use it as a base for a craft. They have gobs of material, buttons, and spools at the estate sale. Did you buy some? Hello, Miss Lisa. Did you buy some, Miss Kathy? Yeah. You know I would have, whether I needed them or not. You know I would have. You know I would have scooped up those things. Half price Saturday? Heck yeah. Do yours do that? Half price? All right, we just did a craft yesterday, and looking through your stash was like Christmas morning. The things you didn't remember getting. Mysteries. I can so relate. I can so relate. Okay, look. Oh, this is sinking cute. I can so relate to that. All right. Oh, that's going to be cute in there. It's just going to hit right on that middle one. Love it. Okay, but hold please, because when I folded that, when I did that, I need to get it right. We need to zhuzh it up here. All of my orange went to the bottom. Let's fix it. Let's fix it. Sometimes you just got to manhandle this bow. Or woman handle, however you want to do it. Just gotta tell it who's boss, though. Get over there. And it doesn't have to be all perfect. It's just like a rag bow. It doesn't have to be perfect. I like it all cray-cray. I don't know if that was supposed to tie like that, but we're going to tie this off. No, we didn't. We kept saying Kelly would be in heaven. Oh, just wait. Yo, yeah, Kelly would be in heaven if it was 50% off. 25, eh. 25, yeah. I'll come back tomorrow. Oh, that's why I love going to the sales that this company does, because I know they're, you know, what's going to happen and what I can get my hands on. And like I said, some people just don't, like, I'm looking for specific things like that. A lot of people are probably like, why would you buy that? Because I look and say, oh, I could use this as a base for a craft, like the picture frames, that are better quality than Dollar Tree. And I'm probably going to be paying more at Dollar Tree for those than going forward the way that they're going with their pricing. Okay, we're going to put that little cutie patootie right there in the middle. Still trying to figure out why I've got so much orange at the top and not coming out the bottom. There it is. There it is. There's a little bit more popping out there. Pop over there. Get it to lay down right. All right, let's stick that cutie patootie right there in the center. All right, I had to turn this glue gun down, you guys. I had it up all the way, and I was using it because I was doing some pre-records last night, and that thing was like smoking. I was like, I feel like I'm smoking. The glue is smoking. I had to turn it down. Didn't need to be so hot, I guess. I don't know. Didn't have to be so hot. All right, check it out. I think that looks so stinking cute. All right, so I'm gonna get some greenery over here in my. Bring some greenery in. How much time do we have left? Oh, we still got plenty of time. All right, so this is that greenery that you can't buy anymore from Hobby Lobby, so I'm just using up what I have. We're gonna stick some of these in. We're just gonna, you know, stick them in the side there. Stick them in the side just to give it a little something. I might just leave it that long. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if we like it like that. Goodness, now it's already got in there. Thank you, Miss Kathy and Miss Brenda. Grabbed onto the material. I stuck it in there. It's the only problem. If you rip material, you get all those little strings, and they like to grab onto things. They do. Okay, guys, what do you think? Put up there like that. You went crazy at Goodwill earlier this morning or this month buying things. Nice. All right, do you guys like that? Greenery like that? I think I like that. Let's go ahead and put it in there. That's one place I don't go. I've talked about that before. I just don't. I'm too cheap. But that's awesome that you found some good things. I love that. I'm too cheap for our Goodwill. Those estate sales just get me. All right, I'm going to take that little piece off there and make sure, see if this looks good. I trimmed off a little bit. I think it's going to, yeah, it's going to be under there anyway. You're not going to see it. You're not going to see that. We're just adding that in there. Here, some little scraggly pieces that look kind of crazy. All right, there's what we have so far. What do you guys think? Do you like it? You like it? All right, now I'm gonna find a gold button for right there. What else do we need to put in here? I've got some. All right, this was the. Miss Lisa, let's see. Yeah, I'd say 2 because I had 2 that I had cut in half, like not quite in half for these because these don't go all the way over. So I'd say, yeah, 2. So you guys, this was the hanger that's on here. Now I could leave these just natural. I could leave these natural and put these back on here. What do you guys think? Or should I paint them? Because we have time. We could. I'm going to put these back on here. Okay, let's get some chalk teak. You say a tag? What do you want the tag to say? What would you like the tag to say? I need to get some bigger tags. Because I only have the little teeny tiny ones. I need to get some, like, some ones that, some longer ones, or just get some paper. Let me see, where's a brush? Here's a brush. Whew. My nose is itchy. All right, you guys, we're just using some chalk teak here. I take some of it off to put some on. You know, that's how we do it. All right, let me just, whoa, hold please. Take a little bit more off. I'm just gonna go along the edges, the sides here. Edges of the green. Orange it up a little bit. I like that. You don't have to do this. I always say that. It's not for everybody. What did somebody say to me the other day? Somebody, you know, every once in a while, somebody will kick up an older, you like it natural? Okay, I'll leave it natural. Somebody will kick up an older video and they'll start, and it'll like bring it right back up and then everybody starts watching it and it's funny. And somebody said, oh, I know what it was. It was the video that I took, I think I took a mason jar and I took some Mod Podge and I made a heart and then I put those dried flowers. Do you guys remember that? Okay, look what we did. There, I just put that, some of that in there like that. You like them natural? Okay. What did they say? Something about going too slow and the glue is setting or something. I don't know. And I won't. But they didn't make it in. They were like asking a question, but they didn't put it in the form. Like they didn't put a question mark, and I'm like, was that a question? I was a smarty pants. I was like, was that a question? Okay, I don't remember how they had this on here, but it was really weird. They had it like almost like tied in like a knot like this or something. Let me just try it. It was weird. When I took it off here, I was like, I don't know how they did that. Well, let me just mess around and see if that looks cute. No, because you can see that in the back. That's not how they did it. That's not how they did it. Let me just tie it in a knot back here. I don't know. They had it somehow, clearly. Let's just tie that in a knot and see if it looks, that looks good. You can just do it like that. And it's got, are you supposed to use an even amount of beads? Is that the rule? Because they use odd. I didn't do it. Dollar Tree did it. I don't know. That's just how it's going to be. They made the rules on this. Well, thank you for sprinkling. Hello, Miss Gail. You hate the book today? What's it doing? Is it not letting you watch? Is it being rude? Krista always gets it. Krista, it's always rude to Krista too. She's always in trouble. She's always in the book jail. All right, we're just trimming off that excess. Throw that away. Oh, geez, I made it really short. How did I get it that short? Look, it's really short, but I guess it's okay. Look, I really shortened it up. I mean, it's gonna hang all right, I guess, but it's gonna be like, I think that's why we do even amount of beads, because they're gonna go on each side, right? Well, they didn't do that, so I don't know. Yeah, you'll have to watch the replay. You'll have to see how I just made this like super short, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're just gonna do a little bit more, just a little bit going along the edge here with our little grunge. Because you can have golden grunge, right? But it has a new show, Golden Grunge. Right? Tag could say carrots or rabbit food or something. You use odd numbers? I always thought it was supposed to, I always thought when you did the hangers, you were supposed to make it even so it hung right, but that, I don't do those, I don't do bead hangers that much anymore, so I'm like, I can't remember, maybe that wasn't the rule. I don't remember. I just don't really have to have a rule. You can just do whatever you want, right? You can just do whatever you want. I think that hangs cool. All right, we can make a tag. Let me find something to, let me find some stuff. I've got a piece of, will that look weird? Will that color look weird? Let's see. All my tags are little. Hold on. Let me see if I got, let me see if I got bigger one. Hold it. Oh, we got to get a button. used even on hangers, and it's even on each side. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I was like, that was Dollar Tree that did the odd. I don't know. They're odd. They're odd. Right, guys, you know, I got a bajillion of these little tiny ones. I don't think I have any big ones anymore. I think I've used it. Wait, oh, we could use this one. This is actually a wooden tag from Dollar General. We could use this wooden tag. Look, we could use that, but what do we want to do to it? I can stain it with some antique wax. How much time do we have? We got 7 minutes. We got so they could bring that. It could be like that. That'd be kind of cute. All right, let me bring my gold buttons. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's really weird, isn't it? I guess maybe I could take that off there and like take one off and make it a little bit longer since I cut it too short. Oh yeah. Okay, these are like a bag of metal buttons. Let's see what we have here. These are like my favorites. These little swirly. It's just simple. But then I also have ones that have like a little pearl. Oh, this one's pretty. Look at this one. Has like little pearls in it. And this is one of my favorites too. This little swirly with the pearl in it. Maybe we'll use that one. That's kind of, oh, it's between those two. Which one do you guys like? There's your options. Oh, I wonder if I do have a bunny stamp. I wonder if I do. I made a sign for my coworker. Welcome back. I take it to work tomorrow. I was watching Miss Janice. I made a sign. I was trying to find a card, and there is no like welcome back to work card. There's welcome back. It's only like good luck on your retirement, right? There's no welcome back to work. Oh shoot. Anyway, write to Rabbit or to Peter. Peter Cottontail. I'm giving Peter this bunch of carrots. Oh shoot. What? Now I'm like yummy carrots. Oh, well, you like the one I put back? Oh shoot, what was it? Oh shoot. Oh, the swirly white one? The one that had the white on it? Well, Miss Janice, I'll pull that back out for you. All right, hold on. All right, put that over there. Let's try this real quick. See if I can find it. Should be right there on the top. Should be. Yes, you guys, the next creator in 4 minutes is Miss Branya. Oh, I hate that. Oh, shoot, I say it should be right here when... Well, I lied. I thought it would be right there on top, because that's where all the rest of those are. There's so many of those ones that I have out. These right here. I have a ton of them. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know. It's gone forever. Here. Oh, wait. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. You like this one, right? All right. We're going to use it. Glue this in the middle. I'm just going to leave that little shank right on there. Put it right in the center here. Which took 3 minutes. All right, look. Did I put it on straight? I'm like, did I put it on straight? Yeah, it's on straight. It's right. It looks like it's, the way I'm holding the craft, it looks... It looks crooked in the camera. I think it's this white piece right here that's throwing me off. Gotta trim it down a little bit. It's throwing me off. Trim that little guy down. This one's a little bit wider. There we go. Much better. All right, so our tag's gonna go right here. I don't know what. I might have to look in my stash to see if I have a little bunny rabbit. That'd be cool though if I have a bunny rabbit. But I have to go over and grab those. And I might be able to grab them. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Right here. Got this whole bin of those. Whole bin of stamps, you guys. Whole bin. Let's see what's in here. If there's a rabbit, there's a ton of stamps in here. Oh my gosh, look. Look at this one. I wonder if that'll fit. He's kind of funny. Look at him. Should we use him? Oh my gosh, he was right on top. It was almost like he was begging. Oh, and there's one of these. Wait, is that an apple? What is that? I guess not. I thought it was an Easter egg or something. Looks like a basket. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, thank you, Miss Cappy. Do you guys like that little guy? He was right on top. I don't even think that stamp's even been used before, you guys. Some of these are like brand new stamps. What do you think? You think it's cute? Okay. Let me grab some ink real quick. So I think we got like 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me see if I can get some ink. Where's some ink? Let's look from the... Oh, that's right here. It's right in front of my face. I'm going to use this archival, this black, because... What's on it? Oh, shucks, come on. Piece of material on it. Make sure I got it really good. Hope it fits on here. All right, here we go, you guys. You guys, thank you for... Oh, stinking cute it is. It's stinking cute. Look, we'll stick it in there just like somehow like so. Somehow like so. That's gonna be stinking cute. I'll probably do a little bit more to it here. Just a little, zhuzh it up a little bit more. You guys, thank you so much for being here today and watching this cute little Dollar Tree craft makeover. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and go check out Miss Branya. She's up next, and make sure you're in the Creative Clubhouse group. You guys have a great rest of your Sunday. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.